I think we are on air. Am I right? Just need 1 second to get ready and to collect all of the streaming messages. All right. Okay, I think we are on. Can you tell me something, guys? Can you tell me if you get the sounds from Twitch and from YouTube? Just please write on the chat. Both chats are fine. From Brazil, here. Okay, Wesley Souza. Okay, GLO, Redman 420. Can you hear me, guys? The sound is a bit soft on my side. I mean, right now here from my OBS, it sounds okay. So I can put up the volume a bit more. Can you hear me now? What about now? Just say yes. I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Or no, G, I cannot hear you at all. No, it's not. It's not time. It's not time for trick. Right now, someone is asking me if I can show some stick trick. I'm not doing that today because it's like this is like a day that I'm taking for changing my drumheads from this snare that I'm going to use. Loud and clear. All right, sound is good here in Facebook, of course. In Facebook, the sound should be okay. Can you guys from YouTube can tell me if everything is okay for you? Can you hear me well? Maybe I can put a bit up the sound of the microphone so you guys can hear me better. There you go. Can you hear me now better? Maybe yes, I'm sure. All right, so I was saying today we are going to change the drumheads, few drumheads from on my Dragon's Cage. I mean, we are not going to change all of the drumheads because I mean it would take like quite a lot of time usually for changing all the drumheads. But we are going to change definitely the snare heads. This is the snare that I'm going to use for the next drum video that will be a surprise. So I'm going to drop like off or whatever. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, yeah, it seems that people they can get me. Ok, da YouTube si sente benissimo. Perfect. Okay, yeah, from YouTube they can hear me. From Twitch right now I need to find a way. Honestly, I had to tell you, I need to find a way to read to hold this tablet in this way. Okay, so I can read also the. Oh, let me do this. So this one is definitely better. If I go on Twitch right now, and if I do this, and then this, and then this, maybe I can read the chat better. Let me see. Dashboard live. There you go. Yeah, I did it. Okay, so right now I can read from my laptop, actually the chat room. All right. So I was saying today we are going to change the drumheads on this snare. This snare is the Cherry Bomb from Designlab Mapex, and I got this snare from Mapex from my drum brand, which I'm endorsed. Because they sent me this snare because it was pretty good, and actually this is a new snare that they produced like this snare just came out like 1 year ago, like 1.5 years ago, something like that, few months ago actually. This is the wall snare is made in cherry wood, so it gives like a really warm sound and really deep. So today I'm definitely going to choose this snare for recording the next drum didactical video. Okay, so for the people that they they see me, playing videos, you probably know that I usually do like cover, okay, like cover songs. The next video, I'm not saying right now which song it will be. It will be not a Dragon Force songs, but you will discover, okay? It will be a surprise. But, so I'm going to do this next video, and it's gonna be a drum cover that I will do. I'm getting ready for this drum cover. At the same time, I'm getting ready to record new exercises, okay, always on drums, just as present for you, okay. Probably someone can remember like my past exercise. One of my past exercise was called extreme concept number 1. So I'm gonna do the extreme concept metal pattern number 2. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm working on it. It's quite weird. Figures on drums is quite weird pattern, but I'm sure you guys will appreciate. So today we are going to swap this drumheads. Actually, right now I set up. There was a G1 from Evans, and we are going to change this drumheads, and I'm going to put a drumhead that we were talking about. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember, month ago I introduced you like a new drumheads that I was interesting. I was quite curious to try, and actually right now this is the right time to try it on the snare for this new cycle of videos that I'm going to record. The new ads is of course is Evans Drumheads. This Evans is my favorite band, my favorite brand, together with ProMark and Drumsticks. So I choose this hybrid coated drum set butter, and actually I have to. Honestly, I would like to use this hybrid coated drum set butter, but today you have to choose between two models. So you are gonna choosing. You will make the choice. You will make the choice about the drumheads, and you will tell me which drumheads I have to use. You will like that I would use for my next drum videos. The first one is the hybrid coated drum set butter, and this one, the second one, is the General Drive snare head. So I'm going to show you both because the package is the same, so you can see the difference. So this is the General Drive, and this is the hybrid. Get a table. Yeah. Just read the comment. Indeed. Actually, I have a table. It's just right in front of me, But I mean, it's not. I don't have that much space, So it's like, yeah. Unfortunately, my table right now is my my snare pad, And actually, it's quite nice snare pad because it's the real feel from Evans, but it's also useful, for to be used as like little table. So these are the two drumheads that I'm going to ask you to choose. And so for the people that don't know the difference between the two drumheads, this is a thinner drumhead than this one. And this drumheads, there are like holes all around the circumference of the heads. Okay, little holes that allow like the air passing through the head. Okay, and compared to this one that is way heavier than this one, And this one is just like a marching band snare head. It's very thick and it works with high tension. So basically the sounds that I will get with these two different drum heads, they are quite different as well, because this sound is gonna be like more, definitely more dry, more tight, okay? And actually this snare head is gonna be like way tight, way tighter, okay? It's gonna, I have to tight very I mean a lot, okay, on the snare, this drum heads, compared to this one, you know, that I can choose a different range of tightness. So what I want to do is ask you guys which one of the two you would choose, and then, all right, there's Herman Lee that is saying, gee, you need, all right, yeah, guys, please, to you guys on Facebook, just go on Twitch or go on YouTube, okay? Twitch.com/Anzalone or YouTube.com/Anzalone, okay? If you want to keep watching on Facebook, just do it. I will switch off the live streaming on Facebook like just in a couple of minutes, okay? So you have just 2 minutes and then I will stop the live streaming on Facebook, just so you know, guys, okay? So we were I go back what I was saying. So which one would you choose, this one or this one? Just let me know on the comments and then I will see, I will choose thanks to you. And then in the meantime that you write which is your preference, I'm going to start to untight the snare head. And what about you guys? What's up? I can see like a lots of people that they were following me in the past streaming. All right, so actually for tuning, for changing the drum heads, what I have to do is just untight all the screws around the hoop, and then of course swapping the drum heads. I'm using a Dixon key, and actually I can use a Mapex one. This one is a bit smaller, it's a bit comfortable. I can see a lot of friends here. There's Kate here. All right, people on Facebook, go on twitch.com/Anzalone or youtube.com/Anzalone, because I'm going to stop the Facebook streaming in literally 1 minute. Go there before it's too late. IG, can you make a full tutorial on the swivel technique, please? It could be very useful. Oh, right. Yeah, we can talking about actually about the swivel technique. I will definitely. I will make a tutorial for you guys. Actually, today it came out the news of my academy. I mean, the academy where I'm working for. Well, actually, with the new cycle of drum lesson that I'm doing to my students, actually, I'm gonna teach them how to do a good swivel. Well, for you that you are watching YouTube, I can do like a sort of, not saying like tutorial, but just like a video example about how to do how to do the swivel technique. What do you think if I would do like a slow motion video? What do you think? Like a slow-mo video would be helpful for you to learn like the swivel technique or not? All right, I just untied all the screws, and right now I'm going to change the head. So right now it's the time for your choice. You gotta tell me what kind of drumheads should I use between Evans hybrid coated drum set butter 14 inches or Genera dry. Which one of the two? Let me know. The thicker one, the gray. So someone is saying the gray one. All right, Facebook, bye-bye. It's time now. The one on my right, this one. Okay, the gray looks cooler. All right, so people are saying this, are voting for this one. 3-0. I would say the gray one. 4-0. No one wants this one. For real. It's an amazing drum. It's this one. Yeah, the gray one. Okay, so 5-0. Tell me more. No one want this? Let's check on YouTube. Gray, gray, gray. Everyone wants the gray. The gray one. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks to Fixer, is the only one that does to choose the white one. All right, man. Like, yeah, we are like 6 against 1 right now. 7 against 1. I will give like a little bit more of time, okay, to all of the people to suggest me to choose. Okay, I will get a little bit of time more. Okay, another one, gray. All right. So I'm telling you, I'm quite for choosing this one. I tell you why, because I never used it before for this kind of snare. This one I tried before, and I would say, I don't know. White is cool too. You can draw something on it. Well, you know what? About drawing things on drumheads, actually, I'm not for writing too much on the drumheads. You know why? Because actually, every time that I play with the tip of the sticks, actually all the inks, it just start like getting, just I mean, if I write on a head and then I start using it, it start like a mess on the heads because of the drumstick. The drumsticks, they just waste all the inks on it. Okay, so I'm not for. I mean, I used to see like drummer, that they used to write like the set list on the snare head, and I don't know. Actually, I tried one time, and it was quite funny, because I tried. I was playing with my old band. So I did. I wrote, like I draw all my set list on the skin, and then I start playing, and then I just start making like a mess on on the ads because the inks was just, and so I couldn't recognize the songs. I totally make the set list disappear on my head. So I was like, what song is? Which song should I play now? And I couldn't read it at all. So I decided that actually that one was the last time that I was writing something on my head. Yeah. All right. So yeah, definitely we are going to choose the gray one. Okay, so people, you won. You won. In the end, you won. You won in the end. And I have to respect your choice. So I'm going to swap the ads right now. Bye bye G1. And I'm going to place the hybrid coated. This is high tension snare heads. So the texture is very, very thick. So this is not like a proper this is not like a normal standard drumheads. This is made in fabric. It's a sort of fabric. It's called Kevlar, and usually they used to drummers. They used to put these drumheads in like in marching band snare. They used to put this drumheads. They used to use these drumheads for the marching snare. You know, like the stick tricking thing. You know, like marching snare. Like like the. For example, there is like Blue Devils. I remember like DCI. They do like competition, and this snare and this ads used to be very, very tight on snare. So Evans decided to create this version of high tension snare heads for just for standard snare, And so I got this one, and right now I'm quite curious to try it on this one, because I used to use this snare head before on a Black Widow. It was actually thinner snare. Was, as far as I remember, was like 5 inches. And this is a bigger snare than the other one. This is thicker. And so I'm going to use this one. And let's see how it sounds like. So I'm going to use this drumheads, this snare, for the next video, for the next drum video. And then we will change the drumheads also on the number 10 inches tom that is just right there. It's just right here. I'm going to use the hydraulic black on the tom, on the tom 10 inches. All right, so how I tune a drumheads like this one. So with this, probably I should do like a different. I have to tune it very, very differently compared to the other ones that I used to use in the past. But all right, so for the people who don't know how to tuning a snare, actually right now I just untied first. I untied all the screws, and I removed the hoop. I swapped the heads, and right now I am tightening all the screws around just to start getting. I will normally I stop to tight the screws after I feel like that the tension is getting like a bit higher. I stop rounding. I stop moving the screws as soon as I feel that the heads start getting in tension. Okay, so in this way I call like to reset the situation in this way. Okay. Usually I don't like to use like the crossing technique tuning. Usually I use it sometimes, but not often. Usually for when I change the heads, when I change every head, I usually use like the rounding technique, to start. Usually I start doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes I also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this way. It depends from I don't know. It depends from how I feel, okay? I usually also mix the two kinds of technique. The important thing, guys, is that every time that you tuning, that you make like that you tune ahead a drum head, you have to be sure that the head is gonna go down in the same way, okay? In every kind of side, it must to be flat and going down flat, okay? In this way. If you are going to tight a bit more the screws in that side, the head is gonna go down in this way, and it's not gonna be good, okay? So you have to be sure that the head, every time that you are tuning it, it going to just go down in this way, okay? All right. Can you hit my snare once? Yeah, I will. So you can hear the sound that is totally horrible. Yeah, I just switched off the microphone, otherwise you will get like, wow, shocked by. Yeah, you can hear that the sound is not good at all because I'm still tuning it. And actually this head is quite thick, so it will get a while to get the tuning done. Okay. Almost there. Almost there to start the tuning. Actually, we are not there yet. Okay. It was awesome seeing you on one of your first live performances with Dragon Force. I got you to sign my album and you said, why I'm not playing on it. Oh well. Which album was? Okay. Let me just. Okay, right now it seems that all the waves, they are gone. Okay, right now I just reset the ads. So right now if you see like the ads is totally on the snare, okay, in a uniform way, with uniformity. So right now I start tuning it. So how I tuning, you will see. How I tuning this snare at, you will see right now. I start using the cross technique, okay. So I started with this one as 1, and then 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then you will hear the sound of the snare changing. Okay, so right now I'm going to stop the microphone so you can hear the sound from this overhead that is just here. Okay, that is getting the room sound. Okay. Can you play other instruments aside of drums? G. No, fortunately not. I can play only drums. All right, I'm gonna stop the microphone and then you can hear how I tune, how it's gonna be the tuning process. I was just checking 1 second if the note it was the same on every close to every screw. Okay, so you have to be sure that every time that you hit a point in the snare, it would sound the same in every point that you hit. Okay, so you will get the same sounds like this. This one is a bit lower. This one is lower. This one is lower, but let's start with this. Okay, now it's time to start the tuning. So let's keep this one as first one. So let's do half round. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's check the sound. Just untie, and I just did untie the strainer, so it doesn't sound like confused. After we will find the right tuning, we will put up the strainer, okay, and then you will hear the difference. Okay, before doing this, let's press. I already did it before. You have to press in this way the drumheads in the way that all the glue, they just break, okay? Usually there are like parts of the drumheads that are like stick. So in this way we are sure to break all the parts of glue of the drumheads of the drumhead. And actually let's keep going with the snare tuning. Again, half round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad, huh? Too tight. It's not tight enough. I want to have it a bit tighter. Well, actually, start being tight right now. But I want more. Let's see how it sounds like a bit more tighter. Let's do a quarter of turn more, okay? So in this way, let's do like 1 in this way. 1. It's a lot. Okay. Let's check. Otherwise, let's go back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So since this is high tension drumheads, maybe it's too much now. Well, meant to be played in this way, so it's very, guys, you can feel it now. You cannot feel it, but it's really, really, really tight. It's quite nice. Let's adjust a bit more the tuning. This one a bit more. It's not bad. Let's try that with the strainer on. Let's turn off the microphone and then you can hear the overhead microphone. What I'm gonna do is just moving a bit more. I mean, is tighten a bit more the strainer just to feel, just to hear how does it sound, you know, with a tighter with a strainer a bit more tight. Okay. Sounds good, huh? Not bad. Let's try to tighten a bit more, and let's see how it sounds like. I mean, this drumhead, they meant to be tight like really a lot. Okay, so let's try until what point we can get we can still get a good sound. Okay. So right now, guys, it's freaking tight. Right now, I can barely push it. It doesn't move. Let's do more. I don't want to break the snare. Let's do a little bit more, and let's see how it sounds like, okay? So let's do... No, a quarter is too much. Just do half of a quart, okay? So in this way, like 1... I hope that it will break. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my god, it's so tight now. Ugh. Ready? I'm not sure. Let's try. Ah, not bad. Ah, not bad at all. Same thing. Well. I'm quite happy. Quite happy for the result. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like the sound? Wait. All right. Yeah. It's very tight. I mean, I never did tie a snare head like this before. I mean, like a normal one, like this G1. I never tied that in that way. Very much not Saint Anger. All right. I love the Saint Anger comments, guys. Well, actually, yeah. Well, once that album came out, the first thing that probably everyone noticed was that snare sound. Oh well, maybe Lars did it on purpose. Who knows? Maybe like he did on purpose to give up to the right cymbals instead of using and they start using just the China instead of the right cymbals. It's just like a way to do it. Maybe he did that. Probably wanted. Same reason why it just swapped the China with the right symbols. The same thing. So he's free to do whatever he wants, and even if people don't 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 appreciate his choice. So you see what I mean? I mean, I can start like playing. I mean, what I should do, like a similar, like I think that it could be related to something like that. What I can do, like playing, I don't know, naked, or maybe playing with chopsticks. Actually, yeah, I can start playing Dragon Force songs with chopsticks. What do you think? Like it would be a little bit. I can use trigger, so in that way people can hear me. Oh, well, well, we can. I can. I don't know. Maybe we can try. we can try use chopsticks and see the results. How would be which one would be. All right. So what about the resonant snare? The resonant head. Usually I kept. I'm using the AZ300. I'm using the AZ300 from Evans, and I'm keeping the same one. Okay, I'm not using another one. I'm not changing it because it's still okay. And actually, this snare the snare is quite new, so I just replaced this Drumheads was like 1 year ago, and so since I never used this snare for touring or stuff like that, but I always kept the snare in my studio, so I decided to keep the snare, the resonant snare, and not to swap in it. The strainer is half in copper and half in steel. The reason why is copper and not like brass, or I don't know. Actually, I this snare, it comes with this kind of strainer. Um, yeah, so this is a pure sound strainer. Um, I really suggest you guys to try this snare, this Designlab, the cherry bomb, this 14 inches, and this is just really good snare. I would definitely suggest you to try to go to your favorite drum shop and ask for it. Okay, and of course, I mean, you can choose uh, your different drum head setup. Okay, so today we did put the hybrid coated on it, um, and actually it sounds pretty nice. It actually sounds really good. I mean, I didn't expect that the sounds was that good. So I tried together with you guys, and actually I don't know if you remember, but I was kind of afraid, to using this one, because I was thinking maybe to put like a Genera dry that I had just there, and instead, but actually I have to tell you that I'm quite happy to use this snare head for the next drum video because it's a cool snare. It's a cool snare head, and the good side of this snare head that it will last forever. Okay, since it's like a fabric, it's not like a plastic layers. It's not like a plastic layer. It's just literally Kevlar. This is Kevlar material, so it's strong as hell and lasts forever. So I would definitely tell you. I would definitely recommend this ad since once you uh, once you get it, you probably will never will replace it anymore on your step because this will last forever, definitely. I think it's a bit is a bit more pricey. It's a bit more expensive. It's a bit more expensive than for example a Genera Dry or like a G1, G2. But at the same time, you will get. I mean, it's money. It's money worth. Because it's you. I mean, usually you after a while you have to change like G1 Genera Dry and G2, they have to be changed after a while because they lose like the feeling, they start being like too soft, and of course they start deforming after every heat that you do. This drum heads, I would not say that will last forever, but definitely it will last definitely way more than than the others, than the other models. So I would definitely suggest you to try this on your drum set and let me know what do you think. I mean, I always seeing this Kevlar model only on snare, and actually I'm going to use right now I'm going to change the drum heads also on the tom, on the floor, on the 10 inches tom that I have just here. Since I have not a table, it's just the tom is just on the floor. I'm going to show you. So this is the 10 inches tom that I have, I'm going just to show you how to change. I'm gonna keep, as usual, as I said, I'm gonna keep the resonant head. I'm going just to change in the batter head. What I'm saying is that what I'm gonna do is using the hydraulics black. Why I use the hydraulic black? Because I love them. I love these ads, definitely. These are hydraulic black. Can you see it? All right. We got people from Russia here today. Hello from Georgia. Wow. Hello to all of you guys. All right. I need to. This way. So let's use. All right. Started learning drums a year ago thinking, yeah, it will be easy, and now I'm starting to realize how difficult it is. Well, you are Firex Z. Ah, well, man. Well, I don't know if you are a guy or a girl, but yeah, it's quite hard. It's quite hard. But keep practicing, man. Don't stop. Never stop practicing. This is the most important thing on drums. Never ask you guys, before start changing the drummets, what kind of drumsticks do you like? Because I mean, month ago, I did like a sort of, was not like a survey, but was like a, I share like a post on Instagram with the different style, the different kind of drumsticks, and I'm quite interested that I normally use, and that actually I'm quite interested to know right now from you which kind of sticks. Let me just grab the fourth pair. Just let me do this, because I have a fourth pair that is just here. There you go. Here, this one. Okay. Okay. This way. Ah! Cables everywhere. Well, this is the fourth model. Well, okay. Of course, they are all ProMark drumsticks. This is my favorite brand. Always been my favorite brand. Yep. So actually, the models they are for. Right in front of me, I have. This is a 5B. This is a standard 5B. For people that don't know, I normally use the 5B drumsticks. I mean, that kind of size is my size that I feel comfortable playing with it. So this is like a normal 5B, like the standard one. Then there is like a Signature, was my first Signature drumsticks. This one, the Active Grip from ProMark, which is actually there's like a layer of rubber, if I can say this, that improve the grip on your sticks, on your stick. So in that way, you know, you get more grip, you don't lose the sticks while you are playing. At the same time, there is this third model that I got it from ProMark to try, and these are very, very good. These are called Fire Grain. They are made it with like a sort of process. You can see them, they are brown. They are just burned. Actually, they are literally burned with fire. And after they are, the last finish that they get is just they each drumsticks pass through sort of, it's not like an oven, it's like a flame, like a gas flame. Yeah, so the last finish is just burning all of them literally to get big more temper. Okay, so to get the wood tempered. In that way, in this way, the wood, it would get resistant. Okay, it will get more resistant, and it will last literally more than a normal like drumsticks, like like a 5B. Okay, so this one lasts more than this supposed to. And then there are like my signature model, which are active grip. These are natural. Uh, these are natural 5B. So I found that the reason why I swap this model with this is just because I sweat a lot. So usually while I play, so usually I prefer this kind of model, the natural one, because in my hands they fit better. Okay, so every time that I was sweating, actually I prefer to use this drumsticks. Okay, this drumsticks, the natural one, because they were absorbing my the water. Okay, the water of my body, my sweat. Okay, so in the end I definitely opted for the natural one. For example, in my side, I feel great using these drumsticks. Okay, at the same time I would suggest basically all of them. Okay, but you have to choose which model you would prefer, because your hands will tell you, okay, which model you are right to use, you are more adapted, okay, to use. So what do you think? Do you prefer my actual model, the natural one, or the fire grain, or the black one, the active grip? These are very good. Or the natural, sorry, with the standard 5B. So I show you the 4 different model just right here. Let's put away this other 4. So which one of these 4 you would choose? The burn one. Someone say the burn one, or literally the sticks that weigh a ton. Well, actually, they weigh the same, more or less. I mean, the fire grain is a bit heavier, definitely. A little bit, just I would say like a couple of grams more. Fire grain looks nice. Yeah, they are. They definitely looks. They looks great. They looks very very nice. But I don't know. I tell you, actually, for my kind of hands, for the kind of drumming that I have in my hands, I don't know if the fire grain for me it would be like the right model, because I tell you otherwise. I mean, since they are not, I fit better with the natural. I told you, because the natural will they just absorb my all the water that I produce. Okay, basically. So in this way, I will never lose the grip. With fire grain, if I was using this, probably with my hands, I would probably would have used the tape, okay, the ProMark tape, which I have also. It's probably there. Last time I asked you where I could contact you privately. I have time to explain you. I was just wondering if I could come to take a tour of your school, since I'm roaming Torino from Teramo. on February, I would like to offer you a coffee. All right. We can have a coffee, actually. We can have a coffee. We can have a coffee, actually, all together right now. Are you interested to get a coffee with me? So I show you something very nice. Oh, we can get it. We can get it all together. I don't know if the camera can show. No, it cannot because the cable is too. Actually, the cable is too short. But I want to get a coffee. Do you have? Can you just wait? I show you something. You've never seen. I mean, right now, actually, it's time for a coffee. It's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock, so actually, it's quite the right time to get a coffee. By the way, the streaming today, it will last, as usual, like an hour and a half. So we are going to stop streaming at 4:30. So if you have questions about how to, well, actually, I have to change the drumheads very quick, very fast. Otherwise, I don't have the time. All right. So I'm gonna making like a espresso coffee right now. I wanna show you because I got like a new coffee machine today. I mean, days ago. Maybe the cable is long enough. Let me just see 1 second how to. Well, so here there is the screen that I was looking before. That okay, so you can't see it right now, but there is like a coffee machine right behind the screen. So let's drink an espresso. We can drink an espresso all together, okay? So the machine is getting warmer, okay? It's warming up. Oh well, yeah. So I was saying, yeah, about that guy question. It was, well, private contact. Well, actually, if you are interested to, like asking me any kind of questions about drums, about whatever kind of drumming question, just type me here, or maybe write me on info@ganzalone.com. That would be like one of my the website email, okay? And if you have like drumming questions about, you know, I normally do with my students. I normally do with my students lessons online as well, you know, like through Skype. I normally do lessons here in Milano, in Rome, and in Torino. I mean, I'm working for Extreme Music Performance, so they are normally organize every kind of lessons with students, and you know, you have just to ask about it. Just write me on info@ganzalone.com. All right, this is espresso, and I'm gonna drink it with all of you guys today. Let's try not to. All right, no, probably this is the wrong position of the camera. Let's check a bit. Okay, so we got 20 minutes to change this set. So we have people from all over the world here. Reno Mini Pier, I'm ready to coffee too. Cheers. Yeah, the shorts, they are serial drummer. T-shirt is rude is cool. Is rude concept. So check out the Instagram page. This is really, 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 really good coffee, guys. I love bitter coffee because I don't want to put sugar in it. And yeah, I usually, how many coffees I drink per day? It's like five. Yeah, it's like five of this little coffee per day. It's quite a lot, but I love it. So Crow Demon is too late for coffee at my side. I can imagine, man. I don't remember. Are you American? No, it's like so right now. No, it's too late. So that means that you are like probably in East, right? From Canada. Triple Triple Ojikila is from Canada. Ah, yeah, Crow Demon is from Singapore. I mean, yeah, I remember you from Singapore. Okay. Ah, yeah, definitely. Right now, it's like, what time is Singapore right now? It's midnight, right? Is around like midnight, 1 o'clock, probably, right? Batch Adson, G. Anzalone, you are from Europe, so I want to ask you, do you know Balbex drumsticks? They are made here in Czech Republic. I was asking drummer from USA. They don't know them. They are not able to buy them there. Well, Balbex, yeah, I know. I know the brand. It's not good as Promark is because I love Promark better than Balbex. But yeah, I definitely know that brand. I never tried before. All right, Crow Demon is 11 to your place. All right. Was your next good coffee? Okay, where the country was your next good coffee? Italy next. Where the country was your next good coffee? Um, I think Italy's next. I don't get you. I'm sorry, Reno. I don't get your question. Which Promark do you use? 5B. I mean, all of this model I used to use all of this model, but they are all 5B. Okay. I mean, my ends they ask me to use that model definitely. All right. So I was saying, what brand of drumsticks are your favorite? Promark drumsticks. This. He's saying, where did you take your best coffee after Italy? All right, so another place where I normally drink good coffees. There are like Spain and Portugal. They have really good coffee. Yeah, they are very similar to. Uh, they are quite similar to espresso ones, to Italian espresso. Of course, they are not the same. I prefer espresso better, but yeah, definitely. No France, no France, unfortunately, but yeah, definitely Spain and Portugal. I remember drinking. Actually, Portugal is better than Spain, as far as I remember, and then the rest is totally it's just dirty water for me. I'm sorry for that, but I mean, if someone is used to drink espresso, it doesn't consider the other kind of you know uh, coffee drinks like a proper coffee. Okay, like an American is not. I mean, for me, it doesn't make me satisfied. Every time that I drink like an Americano. I mean, aside of the thing that is a lot of coffee. And they usually normally drink like a bit of coffee. Like as you see, as you've seen it. Just a little shot of espresso, very strong, and it lasts forever in the mouth. And aside of that, every time that I drink like an Americano or coffee like this big, I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. Let's go ahead, guys. All right. So as far as I understood, you would prefer the fire grain. Probably you would choose the fire grain. Well, it's quite interesting. I mean, I'm not using the fire grain on the next drum videos because right now, as I told you before, I'm using the active grip, the natural model. But it's interesting. I mean, I would definitely suggest you to buy the ProMark, the ProMark sticks, whatever kind of model. I would suggest you to try all of them. To have a pair of each model because they are really, really, really. different and reliable. So I would definitely suggest you. I mean, if you prefer the fire grain, the fire grain is definitely one of the best choice that you would do. Okay, but I'm even if I'm playing this, okay, and even if I'm using the natural series. All right, so let's go ahead and let's change the add on the tom. As I said before, as I did the same as I did before for the snare. This one is gonna be faster, okay, because there are less screws. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, so there are not 10 like that there was in the snare. So I'm just showing the number, the 10 inches tom, how to change a head on the 10 inches tom. Well, honestly, guys, I tell you, being the Dragon Force drummer, it makes me in the position that I can choose the tuning, the sounds, in the way that I want, okay? So basically, I'm not, aside of the standard process that I normally follow to replace a drumheads, I'm not the kind of guy that would say, oh yeah, you should, you should tune that tom in that, with that note. You should tone with the piano close to you and just, following the piano. Well, actually, I tell you, I consider my sound, I love the sounds that I have, and I love to get the sounds, the sounds that I like. I'm not going against like standard process for getting like a good sound. Okay, usually when I'm happy, I know how to tune a tom, and actually I love the dry and deep and low sound. Okay, like probably you know that my favorite band was Pantera, so Vinnie Paul has always been one of my top influences about drummers, and rest in peace. And at the same time, so you know him that he used to have like 15 inches tom in the front, so he was using like 2 floor tom, okay, just as main, like I normally play like my 10 and 12. He was using like 215 in the front, so you can imagine, his sound how it was really, 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 as far as you remember Pantera, the sounds of Pantera, there was really, really low and dry and deep. And actually I'm coming from that kind of old school, so honestly my metal sound is always low, deep and dry. Of course that means that the heads, they are not following any kind of tuning standard process. I'm just tuning them in the way that make me satisfy enough, in the way that creates the sounds that I want. I have my personal sound, and honestly I would suggest you to get your own personal sound, you see. So I have to tell you that it was the right time to swap this drumhead. It was really the right time, because you could see like the heads just underneath, it was really, really used. Alright, so let's swap it with a new one. Let's clean a bit the hoop. And let's clean inside the shell. Yeah, as I said before, I'm not changing the resonant head. I'm gonna keep all of them, because they are like, I never tour with this drum kit, so I never stress them that much. So there's no reason to change the resonant head. But I'm going to replace the butter head. Alright, this is a new one, and this was the old one. show you the difference. Old one, new one. Let me see the difference between the two. I can't see it right now because the streaming is like it's getting a lot of time to. Well, by the way, you can see the difference. All right, so this was the old one, and let's put the new one. So let's try to keep. So I want to. This one is gonna be like this. Just want to place the brand in the way that it would be visible for the next videos. So I'm gonna place the logo, Evans logo, in the way that it can be seen it really well on the camera. Yeah, this way. Yeah, this way. Okay. Let's go back. Let's put back the hoop. Yeah, the one thing, one recommendation that I would tell you, it would be keeping all the screws well just put some oil on the screws, okay, sometimes, or some, how it's called, like, it's not how it's called, like, yeah, some oil, you know, lubricant oil on the screws, so in the way that they cannot become rusty, okay. All right, same as before. So let's make a reset point on the screws. Let's tie them until I start to feel like a little bit of resistance from the head. Okay. Usually when we are touring, this kind of work is, I normally ask to my drum tech to do it with me, together with me, so we can do it faster. At the beginning of the tour, I usually like to follow my drum tech just to set up correctly, like the wall tuning, just at the beginning of the tour, because I need to be sure that I get, you know, the sounds that I really love. Okay, so in this way. Okay, and then the last one. Let's tie the screw until the point that I start feeling like a little bit of resistance from the hoop. Okay, this way, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Right now we have to push the head and crack. We have to crack the head. We didn't do it before, but we have to do it now. Okay, now I can feel the same feeling on all the screws, almost there. So you have to be sure. You have to be sure that you use the same power on all screws when you are tied them. Okay. Once you get the same resistance from all the screws, it's time to stop turning. Okay. Well, even if it's a bit more like tight here. Well, it's already close to my tuning. Okay. Okay. It's the time to crack it. I can do it here. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Okay. Well, there are people that they normally make the head resting for like half an hour. I don't want to do that. I did it when I was recording the new album. I replaced all the drummets the day before. I left them resting, you know, for a night, and then the day after I was ready to tune all of them. Alright, let's do the same thing of before. That's quite nice. Well, I think that the heads need to take a while. Oh, it's not bad. Need to put down a bit more the tuning because it was too tight for me. Closer to what I want. Of course, I need to get rid of some. No, definitely. Well, I need to. Yeah, the ads need to rest a bit because need to get, you know, used to this kind of tension. At the same time, I'm sure that the Kevlar heads on the snare need to be retuned again because right now probably lost a bit of tuning. Okay. All right. Any other question, guys? Looks like some kind of camera holder. What? Personally, the only thing I need literally everything is isopropyl alcohol. Okay. Drums of darkness. Okay, let's make things sliding from the roof. Was G left shoulder? What's that snake thing sliding down from the roof? This is just like a camera holder. Yeah, I normally use them. It's called like gooseneck from GoPro. You know, I usually use the gooseneck from GoPro to holding the webcam. the web camera when I do streaming. Yeah. Yeah, someone already reply. Yeah, code 83. Anyways, gotta go and catch my train, guys. Have a nice day and see you next time. Light Strike 74. Bye, man. Good luck on catching your train. All right. Do you have Snapchat or Instagram, Gabriel Talansky? Yeah, definitely. I have Instagram, not Snapchat. I'm not a Snapchat guy because I don't like, the temporary videos, that they just disappear after a while. Yeah, but definitely I have an Instagram. It's instagram.com/Anzalone. There are like Italian people that are asking me if we are talking about drums or coffee, just because they called me, while I was drinking that coffee. It was just a break. It was just a break. Definitely about drums more. Hi G, how it's going? The new Dragon Force album. I'm very excited. Actually, I'm very excited too. I'm very excited too. Honestly, I have to tell you, I didn't listen to anything yet. So I know I'm totally curious, because I did play it, and I have no idea how's the result is. So I don't know. Still don't know it. Definitely they have to. I mean, the other guys, Fred was recording bass like just few days ago during NAM. Yeah, it was just recording bass. So right now we are like in the making process. Okay, so it will take a while also, and actually I tell you, I'm totally curious about it. So I can't wait to listen to the songs. Oh yeah. Let's check again. Well, it sounds better now. Sounds better with my mic on. Yeah, I mean the only mic on right now is the overhead just right there. So probably it sounds a bit better with the condenser, and it sounds a bit more definite. Yeah. Yeah, but definitely, I mean, for you, the sounds that you can hear is not the same that I normally hear. Okay, that I hear from here. So we need to put this on the drums and then see, and then see how does it how does it work. Okay. All right, guys. So right now is 1 hour and 24 minutes that we are streaming. 1 hour and 24 from Facebook. So we started 4 minutes late. That's maybe 6 minutes late. What you hear from the drums of Doom are the suffering cries of restless souls from Abyss. Wow. Okay. What you hear from the drums of Doom are the suffering cries of restless souls from the Abyss. Yeah, definitely. I had to back my work. All right. Grazie to you, Rino. Have a good day at your work. All right. So, any other question, guys? Just let me know. For the next live streaming, definitely I'm going to next week. I have actually a surprise because I'm going to UFIP, to UFIP factory. I'm going there to visiting the factory for you, with all of you actually. So I'm gonna do a live streaming in there. This is gonna happen next Wednesday, okay? So literally next 7 days, okay? Next Wednesday is gonna happen that I'm going to UFIP. UFIP, for the people who don't know, UFIP is the brand, the cymbal brand that I use. This symbols behind me. I need to go to the factory there because I need to get new cymbals. So I'm gonna renovate all the wall set, and I'm gonna do a live streaming just right from the factory. Okay, so I hope that you guys is gonna be interested to watch that live streaming, because it's gonna be very, very, very definitely very interesting. Okay, because I'm gonna show you all the process for making like a cymbals. Okay, like from the beginning, from the melting process, from the metal melting process till the end. Okay, so I'm gonna show you all the whole process of making a cymbals since the beginning, and from the creation of the alloy, from copper and tin, to get like B20, and then after that I'm gonna show you like the whole process of the finish. Okay, the finishing of the finish process of a cymbal, so just to get like the cymbals brilliant like normal is. And I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to show you the whole process. So I'm gonna do live streaming right from the factory. So I invite you, all of you guys, next week to be with me since the morning, actually, because I'm going to be there. I had to be there during the morning, very, very early in the morning. So for you guys, for here in Europe, it's gonna be like 10 in the morning. It's gonna be like around 10 in the morning. I'm not sure yet about the time schedule, but I will update the time, all the schedules of the day through the Dragon Force social media and my personal social media. So you will be all updated. I would definitely suggest you to watch that live streaming that is gonna happen next week, next Wednesday. Okay, from the morning till the evening, because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna show you the whole making process of the cymbals, from the creation till the finish. Okay, right, in live streaming, at the UFIP factory in Pistoia in Italy. Okay, so I'm gonna be there, and you will choose. Actually, you will choose together with me the cymbals that of my new setup. Okay, so you will tell me also which cymbal should I get. Okay, yeah, I'm going to choose new cymbals for me, and that I will use in the next, from now on. Okay, the next drum videos that I will release. Okay, so I will reply to all of your questions there. I'm just hoping that there will be like fair connection. I'm just afraid that there is not, about the connection, because I never been there. I never did a live streaming, so it's gonna be like a new experience for me. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a live streaming, not like this. Okay, I will not have like a streaming studio, but I'm gonna do the live streaming with probably just the phone and just my laptop. Okay, I would probably bring with me just the camera. Okay, just like a webcam. But I will see. We will get it. We will made it. We will made it in some way. Okay. I just want to let you know to don't miss it. Okay. Just want to tell you guys to don't miss that live streaming. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna be there, and then we'll choose my new setup, my new cymbal setup for the next cycle of drum videos. Okay, and definitely I'm gonna use the Bionic series. I already tell you. I'm already telling you. I'm definitely using the Bionic series. I'm not gonna get like other kinds of cymbals because I usually always use the Bionic series, but it's gonna be awesome. So I invite you, all of you, okay, to don't miss that live streaming because it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so next week, Wednesday morning, since probably starting at 10 a.m. till, I don't know, till the rest of the day. So probably we will have lunch all together also. Okay, let's do like also live streaming. So it's gonna be 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. CET. Okay, so European Community Time. Okay, so I don't know from you are all over the world from about what time is gonna be in your place, but in Italy it's gonna be 10 a.m. Okay, so check your time, check your time change, and try to be connected in that time. Okay, so I think it's the time. I have the last question, guys, and then I have to stop this live streaming, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, because I did actually today. You choose the drumheads that I'm going to use for the next drum cover video cycles. So you have to be happy about the sounds there because you did choose it. All right, so last questions, and let's see from my tablet and from YouTube. How many questions there are? So many questions here. Okay, 2 questions. Will you sometimes do drum stream like song requests or something like this? Well, Batch Hudson, well, song request, I'm not like, I don't want to be like a jukebox, okay, just, which kind of song do you like? Yeah, I'm gonna play that. No, I mean, I usually want to play what I normally like, because I feel that every time that I play something that maybe I don't like, I don't put the same passion, that I normally put every time that I play something that I like, okay? So I can ask you definitely your recommendation about the Dragon Force songs to play, because actually I love all the Dragon Force songs list. So definitely it's up to you about the you can choose all the Dragon Force songs that I should play in that way, yes. But in the end, like about new drum cover or like new title from other bands, no. Actually, I would like to play what I normally love, what I normally like. For example, the last one that I did recording was Meshuggah, the drum cover, the Bleed drum cover, and actually was the hardest probably songs on drums that I ever learned in my life. So definitely was really, really, really hard to learn it. Okay, but in the end, so I didn't have problem to play it. Okay, so probably you've seen it, and actually I enjoyed really a lot to play that song. Do you change drum pads or anything during tour too? Drum pads? No. No, 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 no. No, well, actually, these drum pads, they last forever. I mean, normally I change the drum pads every, like, I don't know, every time that I start, like, breaking them or I start, like, using too much. But, I mean, it didn't happen yet. So I'm still using the drum pads like daily, and they last, like literally last. They are really well made. They are real feel from Evans. They are really, really well made. So I definitely suggest you to get one of them. I have an odd question, but it would be better asked somewhere else, elsewhere. All right. Okay, Dice Melly. All right. I don't know which kind of odd question is yours. 2 questions. Why is Gresh renowned drum silvers on the inside? What do you think of DW design series? Well, actually, I tell you, I love I love Mapex drums. So I'm not for DW or for like any kind of brand that is not mine. I would not be exhaustive in this answer, in this reply, in this answer, because honestly I'm using Mapex, and I would tell you, of course they are good brands, but uh, I tell you, I totally satisfied with Mapex. So I definitely don't know what to say, because I never owned a DW kit, or I never owned like a Crash. So I definitely don't know. All right. Why cymbals cost too much? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Decorin. Decorin TV. Yeah, this is a good question. They cost a lot. Unless if you get like a full endorsement, but definitely if you have to afford by yourself, by your own, the cost of the cymbals, they cost a lot, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, the price of the cymbals, they are really 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 expensive usually, but because they they are really expensive. I mean, they are quite expensive also to make them. Okay, it's quite expensive also to make them. Okay, so usually you have to think about that every time that you buy a cymbal. Behind that buying process, behind that purchase process, there is like a lot of things happening. Okay, so from the man that is finishing, that is working on the cymbals to get that sound, from the from his experience that is using, that is applying, that is applying to create that cymbal, because I mean, if for example if you use UFIP cymbal, they are um, I'd say like is handmade, and they are hand hammered as well. They are handmade, and they are definitely they have different sounds. Okay, so even if you get like the same kind of size of cymbal, that same size, it would sound different. Okay, because it's a human made. Okay, these kinds of cymbals, and actually it makes these cymbals following his own taste and his own experience. So in case of UFIP, you will always get, even if it's like the same size, you will always get like a slightly different sound. Okay, so this is why I normally use the same size, for example, on splashes cymbals. Okay, when I use like, for example, you know that I have like two 10 inches splashes, and they sound different. They sound slightly different, but and I love that, because every cymbal has his own personal sound. Okay, as his own sound. So it's I found this kind of details very 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 nice. So it's like an artwork. Okay, so you can't reproduce the same artwork in the same way. Okay, so every artwork is like a unique piece. Okay, so I love this kind of concept. So this is the reason why I have, like, for example, I have two 19 inches Crash with two slightly different sounds, and I love that. Two splashes with same size as 10 inches, two hi-hat like 14 and 14, same series as well, and they have slightly different sounds, and I love that as well. Same for right. I have 220. So yeah, I don't wanna be. For example, I don't like cymbals that they sound the same. Like because they are produced with machines. They are just pressed. They are created like, I don't want to say the brands, but you probably know it. Um, they are just where every time that when they produce this kind of brands, big brands as well, like famous names. Most of them, when they produce like cymbals, they don't put the same experience on it. That UFIP normally they put in their making process of their cymbals. It's just a matter of how to. It's just a matter of personal taste. I personally love UFIP, but I would say that also the other brands, they are good. So I would never talk bad about the other brands, but definitely I will talk the best I can for UFIP, definitely. Okay. thanks for reading and answering my question. You're the best. Yeah, no problem, man. Just asking. Kingsbane, all right, man. You're here again. Kingsbane, are they just a metal stamp? Oh, well, yeah, you were talking. Actually, I just assume it takes time. Okay, I play the guitar. You saw me Herman Stern, blah, 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 blah. Other. Okay. All right, guys. Good to hear you. Good to see you, Kingsbane. Sorry, bouncing out. All right, yeah, I can understand, man. Don't worry. All right. So right now is 1 hour and 37 minutes of streaming. So I just say to you goodbye. So I'll see you next time. Right now it's time for me to go. And I hope you guys enjoyed today the talking of about the drum ads and changing drum ads. So I hope that you are happy to have spent like a part of a little piece of your life watching this live streaming, and I did enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you. As I said, I will repeat to you again. Next week is gonna be awesome because I'm going to UFIP. I'm going to UFIP factory in Pistoia, Italy. I'm going there to choose my new cymbal set. Okay, so I'm gonna renewing the whole cymbal set, and you guys will be with me. Okay, so I will do live streaming day just in UFIP. I hope that they have like a fair connection there, fair internet connection. I'm going there and I'm going to show you how a cymbal is made. Okay, so I'm going to show you as in the best way that I can how a cymbal is made from the beginning. Okay, since the creation, from the creation till the end. Okay, I'm gonna show you the whole process, the whole making process of a cymbals right from the factory. Okay, so I would suggest you, I'm gonna start the streaming at 10 a.m. Community European time. Just be there. Okay, just be there. I don't know what time it will be in your place, but just don't miss it because it's gonna be awesome there, and you are gonna help me to choose the cymbals for the next round of drum videos. Okay, all right, so it's been a pleasure for today. I'm gonna tell you goodbye. I'm gonna say goodbye for you guys, to you guys, and it's been a pleasure. I'm gonna see you next week, and all right, so what else to say? Have a good night. Have a good day. I don't know what time is in your place. I don't know if you are going to work. For the people who are going to work, have a good day. For the people who are going to bed, have a good night. And for me, I have to go to get a friend right now and getting something to drink and having a little bit of talking and party all together. All right. So have a good night. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye.